Well, hello. I have a story for you today. I'm Alena Chapman, and I'm founder of Soul Manifesto. So, before I became a 2-time international bestselling author and a radio podcast host and all this wonderful stuff, and doing this wonderful mission of helping others achieve the things I have achieved in my life, I used to sing classical music and teach classical music. And I remember this story from when I was auditioning for the Metropolitan Opera. Now, I had done a ton of auditions. Plus, I had been lead in many Gilbert and Sullivan, Puccini, all these operas. Okay, I had done all this. And there's one thing I knew about myself. I knew how to conquer the nerves. All right? I knew that if I could sit and breathe and just open up my rib cage, because as a singer, you need that trunk of your body. So open up the rib cage, and I would aim the breath like a fish gills and open up the sides and release the bottom, all right? So you're doing this massive breath, okay? Not moving up here. So then if I could do that, and then I would get up and dance and twirl, because I felt like I had to move the energy to get the nervousness out of my body. So I would twirl and do all these little dance moves. And no, I am not a professional ballerina, but it didn't matter. I was moving the energy. Now, this was my routine. Every time I auditioned, every time I performed. Okay? So here I am. I'm auditioning for the Met. And there's 200, 300 sopranos and only 3 tenors. That was very common. So I'm one of the 200 sopranos. And we were about to go on, and I sat down and I tried to get the breath. And I don't know, I started watching other women and what they were doing. My mind scattered. And at the last minute, I kind of got the breath going. So I thought, okay, I got to break this energy. But I didn't dance. I got sidetracked into looking at my dress or my makeup, something stupid like that. I did not dance. I did not get my good breath, and I did not dance. Something I always did. And now that the stakes were really high, I didn't do it. And it was a conscious thing. It was conscious. And needless to say, I didn't make it into their program. I did not sing my best. I screwed up. The vibrato, or the way my voice, it was supposed to be even, it was not even. High notes were pretty, but nothing special. I didn't do my best. You know what I really did? I self-sabotaged. I had this little voice in the back, and I heard it. Why do you think you can sing at the Met? And that little voice, well, it wasn't so little really, but it was nagging and nagging. And so I actually did things in my life that would stop me from attaining the goal. And those things were, I didn't do what I normally do to succeed. I didn't do the things I knew worked. I deviated, and I did things that wouldn't help me. I self-sabotaged myself. How many times do we self-sabotage ourselves? How many times do we not realize that's what we're doing? I once talked to a client who said to me, well, I'm doing much better. I just got a job, and I really want to move up in the company. And the job I took has no promotion at all. And I'm thinking, then why did we not wait for a better job? Self-sabotage. 2 months later, her job was eliminated because they didn't need the position, and she's all upset. but she couldn't have gone anywhere. She wanted to go in a place in that business, but she chose to take a job that was minimal and didn't have any promotion opportunities. That is self-sabotage, folks. That's self-sabotage in its most brilliant observation. So we do this so much in our lives. If you find that you are always trying, but things get in the way, and then you use them to say, oh, I didn't get the job for that, that's a self-sabotage. I always find that the people who use the excuses, oh, I couldn't do it because of such and such, are the ones that are self-sabotaging. Just an observation on my part. Because they rely on the excuses. And when you rely on the excuses, you create more excuses. And those are the self-sabotages. So by not taking a job or waiting for a job that really gave her that promotion and really could move her up the company, she self-sabotaged because she decided to take a job that didn't even have any future. Interesting, isn't it? So here's the thing. We self-sabotage because there is something in our subconscious mind that is telling us we can't have it. When I was at the Met, I heard in my mind, well, do you really think you can sing at the Met? And I had all this disbelief in my singing profession from my parents for so long that it was pronounced. And so here I am faced with an incredible opportunity that really, with the talent I had and the work I did, I should have been able to get in. And I screwed it up myself because of what I was thinking. Now, this woman who was going for the job, I don't know what was going on in her mind, but I bet downright it was the same thing that was going on with me. There was some belief in her head that was telling her, I can't really do this. I don't know what I'm doing. And so she took a job that wasn't even going to have a future. We self-sabotage just because of some belief in our head that doesn't want us to see our future going better. So, what do we do about this? Do we just let these beliefs rule us and sabotage our life? No. No, folks, stop it right now. Let's look at it. Look at some of the things you've done. Like, for instance, I had to go back and look. All right, what did I do on that stage? Why in the heck did I not do what I normally do? Why didn't I take the time to focus and breathe? Why didn't I take the time to do my little turns and feel that energy move through me? Why did I give up what I knew worked? And I had to really contemplate about this. And then that's when I learned it was because deep down inside, I heard, well, you're just not meant to sing at the Met. Now, who's to say that? Once I learned that, I understood my self-sabotage, and I could correct it. Now, the ending of that story, I'll give you a little bit of a better turn. Once I realized that, then when I started to audition for places like Santa Fe or Chicago, I got in. Because I learned never again did I forget my routine. Never again did I let that voice hurt me and my career. Self-sabotage was over. So what's happening to you? Are you self-sabotaging? Are you allowing, when things don't work out, to rely on the excuses, which are self-sabotage? Take a look at your life. Are you where you want to be? And what do you hear when you ask yourself, well, why didn't I get that job? Why didn't I get to sing at the Met? Whatever it is that's your goal, why isn't I didn't get to do that? And it'll come to you. And then you have the power, the absolute power to say, all right, that belief has to go. I'm Alena Chapman, and as always, Spirit is love, not self-sabotage. And when you live in spirit and love, oh my gosh, you are spirit. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.